Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well. I'm Aliza Nouri, a PhD student in the University of Northern British Columbia, and today I'm going to talk about the research framework elements to you. Uh, the first thing we should consider during our research is foundation of the research. We can say the research should be done on a framework of ontology, axiology, and epistemology that make the philosophical foundation for the research. Then theoretical stance will insert the theory into the dissertation or any kind of research, and then systematization will shape our methodology, and at last at the end of the process, which is mostly can be found in the papers, is technique which is used, and actually publishing the result of the I can say research or dissertation. Uh, and we can describe the methods. You can find most of the research methods inside the papers, but you should be deeper to understand what is the methodology, and even deeper for figuring out the theory, and even more depth for philosophical foundations. Uh, if you want to talk about the ontology, in simple way of speaking, it's what's out there to be known actually. Uh, an ontology is a way of showing the properties of a subject area and how they are related by defining a set of concepts and categories that represent the subject. Then we can talk about the epistemology. When ontology is defined clearly, uh, we can go for the epistemology. It is how we know what we know. Epistemologists uh, study the nature, origin, and the scope of knowledge. Uh, it is kind of branch in knowledge, I can say. Uh, Epistemics, justification, the rationality of the beliefs, and various related issues. And after that, the methodology will come to the research. Methodology is how to acquire the knowledge. It can be deductive. It means you can generalize something. You can insert a general thing to a specific thing, and it can be inductive. It means uh, you can generalize a specific issue. And the methods, which means what procedures to use. It can be quantitative or actually qualitative, quantitative or qualitative as well. Uh, in our courses, it is asked that which ontologies are informing your project. The ontology informing my project revolves around the assumption that self-shrinking geosynthetic are distinct category of material with unique characteristic. I mean, I consider them as uh, entities that possess self-shrinking properties, which can be influenced by factors such as grid size, such as I can say grid material, such as surrounding soil properties, and so on. I also acknowledge the uh, interconnectedness of self-shrinking geosynthetic with other materials in geotechnical and road pavement applications. They can control the reflective cracks and so on. If I want to say something about geosynthetic, their materials can not be used by themselves. They should strengthen the other materials. They're like the fabrics we use in our daily life, like our clothes. And they have several um, usages and applications, like increasing the strength of the material or their ability to tolerate against the I can say periodic kind of loads. Uh, they can heal the energy. They can heal even the stress in the materials, or they can actually strengthen the material. And they have lots of usages, different aspects. Uh, all and all of these things are what's our what's out, what's uh, on the table on our desks to know. And in my own research, I can say we can compare all the things. Does a geosynthetic have enough strength, for example? And after that, we can ask, could it be more strong even? Is a geosynthetic shrinkable enough? Or even could it be more shrinkable? Are these materials cost effective? Or even could it be more even cost effective? All and all are comparing some facts to each other. Uh, it means the ontology that I'm using, I will use in my PhD dissertation, would be based on the relativism. Then we can go to the, I can say, epistemology. What epistemology is guiding my research? It means how we know what we know. The epistemology, which is guiding my research on self-shrinking geosynthetic, is primarily empirical and rationalist. I believe in gathering knowledge through systematic observation, experimentation, and data collection. I also recognize that the importance of the reasoning, logical analysis, and as well as the theoretical issues. Uh, and what is my overall methodological approach? To answer this question, we can actually answer another question: what are the rationales and academic justification that support my methodological approach? My overall methodological approach involves a combination of experimental testing as well as numerical modeling. Through experimental testing, I aim to gather data on the properties and behavior of the self-shrinking geosynthetics under various conditions. This data will serve as a basis for validating and calibrating numerical models even. Rational, I can say, rational basis under this approach is to gain the comprehensive understanding of the materials behavior and provided reliable predictions for the performance of the geosynthetic, this new type of geosynthetic in the real world application. Uh, in my research, I will have some limitations. Possibly we have very limited specimens. We have very limited tests. We have actually a need to generalize our research. In this case, all in all, it means we need inductive and statistical generalization. which is the methodological approach. And about the methods, if I want to make it clear, uh, the methods and techniques employed in my project will include laboratory testing, field monitoring, and sample characterization. For data collection, I will conduct tests such as shrinkage measurement, mechanical strength testing like ITS, like modulus of uh, uh, materials that I'm using, and rheological analysis. These methods will provide quantitative data, quantitative data on the materials, physical properties, and behavior. In terms of data analysis, I will utilize statistical analysis, regression modeling, and finite element analysis to interpret and validate the experimental data, as well as to develop numerical models for predicting the behavior of self-shrinking geosynthetics. Uh, the question which is asked us, and we must answer it, is think about and describe the way in which previously mentioned topics fit together in terms of the ways that you are and your disciplines or sub-discipline understand the word knowledge research and the researcher, and what you hope to produce in the end, data or other outputs, sorry. The integration of the epistemology, ontology, methodology, and what I told you in previous slides, and specific methods in my research project aligns with the broader understanding of the word knowledge and research within the field of geosynthetic and pavement geotechnical behaviors and pavement geotechnical engineering. By combining empirical and actually rationalist epistemology, I aim to generate knowledge through systematical experiments, experimentation, observation, and theoretical analysis. The ontology of self-shrinking geosynthetic as a distinct category of materials, actually this is new, informs my investigation into their properties and their behavior. In my methodological approach, I utilize both experimental testing and numerical modeling, allows for comprehensive understanding of self-shrinking geosynthetics. Ultimately, I aim to produce data, validated models, and formulate the models that can contribute to the advancement of knowledge in the field and inform the design and implementation of self-shrinking geosynthetic as a solution for geotechnical engineering applications, and to reduce the usage of the synthetic materials, the produced materials, and the materials that are produced by human, and insertion of them into the nature. Thank you very much for your attention, and for any question I will be available on my email, nouri@umbc.ca. Thank you so much.